Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Celebrity Predictions, and today we have another requested reading. This one is a little bit different. We're going to do a reading on Corey Miller. He is also known as C. Murder, the American rapper. So let's take a look into his bio. American rapper, and he gained his fame in the mid 1990s as part of his brother's label, which is No Limit Records, right? His brothers is Master P and Silk the Shocker, and I believe he has another brother who is no longer here with us. Okay, but Corey Miller he's spending a lifetime in prison for quote unquote killing a 16-year-old male. Okay. Apparently, there are people who saying he's very innocent and he did not do it, but he's been in prison for a long time now. And I believe that Kim Kardashian, she is now working on his case and trying to, I guess, get him out of jail. Okay, so I don't know how far along Kim Kardashian is with this case. So we're going to take a look into this situation. Okay, so the person who requested this reading had many, many questions. One of the questions was, how is the relationship with his brothers and him? And are they doing enough and are they helping enough with their brother's case? Okay, so that's what I'm going to look in right now. And then after that, we will work on the second question. Okay, so show me the relationship with him and his brothers, please. What is the relationship like? And is his brothers doing enough to help him with his case? Okay, so we have Hale Ho'opa'a, which means jail. Okay, jail and imprisonment. And then we have Kekekane. Kekekane means boy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. If you can see, I did write it down in English at the bottom. I don't know if you can see. It says jail here and imprisonment. Clarify this card for me, please. Hmm. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so one of the questions that I was asking, if what kind of relationship do they have with C Murder and his brothers? Okay, it's not looking good. It's really not looking good, especially with the Nine of Pentacles here that's coming out. It is somebody who is very solo. Okay, and they are, well, this person in this card definitely is, she's by herself. There's a woman here, okay? So that's why I say she. And she's definitely alone. So I believe just by looking at the Hale Ho'opa'a and the Nine of Pentacles together, it tells me that they have a physical relationship. Okay, and it's a good physical relationship. The Nine of Pentacles, it represents accomplishments. It represents inheritance that has to do with family. Okay, and it also represents rewards. So they have a very good connection and support. I know that C Murder is in jail right now, and I believe that the brothers are financially helping him with whatever he needs while he is locked up. Okay, so they are putting money in his books. And something about the Nine of Pentacles, he, C Murder actually has, I feel like he's safe. He's safe because of the brothers. He's well fed because of the brothers while he's locked away. He almost has like luxury while he's in jail. So the brothers are taking very good care of him while he's behind bars. Now, before I say anything else, I need to pull one more card just to make sure. Okay. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So, and Wands represents actions, right? Actions drive creativity. The Four of Wands in reverse is I feel like there's tension. There is, when the Four of Wands is in reverse, it's like it's it's not unity. Okay. It can be like being unprepared. So when you are unprepared, you don't have your facts together to help the brother. Okay. Yes, they're taking very good care of him. Yes, they have um, a strong relationship. But with the Four of Wands upside down, it is like they just don't have the facts together to do what they need to do to either free him or gather evidence that he is innocent. Okay. So I feel like that's the only thing that's taking a long time, that's taking forever, is because they don't have the facts. But also the Four of Wands, yes, the Four of Wands in reverse, it's like running around rapidly and rushing and doing things and still not having the facts. So I don't know what that means. So there's tension, there's turbulence, unprepared, and being rushed to rushing to help their brother. But the only thing that's they're short about is their facts and their evidence. But they are taking care of him while he's locked up. Okay. So now let's do this card here. We have Kekekani, which means boy. So I don't know what that means, but this card here represents helping. Are they helping him in his case? So the King of Wands fell out, which is, yes, there could be two of them. So maybe two brothers here. I always see the King of Wands as, well, when it's upright, I always see it as a dynamic duo. So two people are helping this boy here. And then we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Now, another message that's been coming through here. Since Kekekani means boy, Maybe this is talking about the 16-year-old boy whose life was taken by a fire sign. And sea murder is not a fire sign. I instantly knew he was a water sign when I saw a picture of him and singer Monica together. I know that Monica is a Scorpio, so I instantly thought he must be a water sign, like a twin flame, right? So I believe the brothers are helping him. They're taking really good care of him. The killer of the boy is a fire sign, which is Leo's Aries and Sagittarius. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, a water sign male has been betrayed. So you might want to check up on the fire sign who could be in question. So I don't know who that fire sign male is, but he's a lot older now. I know this thing had happened a long time ago, but he's showing up as an older male. Okay, might be a fire sign. So you should do your research, or anybody who has involvement with this case. It is a fire sign male who took the life of this young man and betrayed a water sign male, which is Corey Miller, who is a Pisces. Okay, so now let's do his other reading. So I suggest Kim Kardashian. You should get on it and see who this fire sign male is. Okay. So now let's do his 10 cards here. And in this spread here, we're gonna try and find out, will his case be looked at again, and will he be released? So am I saying that he's innocent? That is exactly what I'm saying. With the first spread alone, he's innocent. So C murder, Corey Miller, please. What is his case? Is his case going to be looked at again? Will he get a second trial? And or will he be released from jail? His current situation is we have the judge in courtroom. His obstacles and challenges: moving. What is his advice? Networking and collaborations. So keep connected to your lawyers, keep connected to your people, the people that you love, family members. Okay. Show me something in his recent past. Okay, so we have financial gain here. Show me what he wishes to achieve. Here we have financial growth. Show me something about his possible future. We have self love. Show me something about sea murder, kids and babies, which makes him innocent. Um, what's going on with his inner emotions? Paperwork and documentations. What is his hopes and his fears? Financial loss. And show me the final outcome. Okay, so we have working from home. Working from home. That looks like Kim Kardashian, right? Someone's on the phone. Could be Kim Kardashian. Working from home meaning you are an entrepreneur and you work from home, which means he's probably going to get to go home, right? That's good news. So currently, right now, he is in front of a judge. Okay. If I switch the light, I can show you that this is a courtroom and judge card. Look at the bottom. It says judge and courtroom. And in his final outcome, right, we have entrepreneur working from home. Okay, show me what's going on with this judge and courtroom, please. Mm. So we have the Queen of Wands, who is upright, and then we have the Temperance. The Temperance is also upright, which makes it a good thing. The Queen of Wands, she represents warm energy. She represents passion. She is, and she's very enthusiastic. And there's a lot of uh, determination and adaptability. She is a force that's very steady and very independent. So I don't know who this fire sign woman is. It could be the judge, right? Because we do have an African American female who is the judge. She might be a fire sign who does not play around. You don't play around with the queen of fire. Her force is to be is not to be played with. Okay? And now let's take a look at the temperance card here, which is also upright. Hmm. This provides tranquility. This temperance provides serenity, not just tranquility. Um, it is a card about realization and also working with other combinations. So, working with other combinations, meaning evidence, lawyers, I don't know who else is in the courtroom, prosecutors. But the important thing is that there is moderation. Okay. So, whoever this woman is, I don't know. It may be the judge, it may not be the judge. But if there is a second trial, it's happening soon, or it's happening right now as I record this video. And everything will be in consideration. So they're not just going to look at one thing. They're going to look at everything. Okay? So this is not something prejudice. This is something serious where this fire sign judge is going to consider every option for him and his case. Okay? Now we have moving here, which represents his obstacles and his struggles. Moving is like going home or relocation, right? He definitely wants to pack his things and go back home and be released, and that's what I see. But it's a problem. That's what obstacles mean. It's a problem for him to pack his things and go on into another location. That's why it's in his second placement. Clarify. We have the Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, so, hmm. The Three of Pentacles can be the lack of something. It is, it could be a card about sloppiness as well. A lack of skills, group conflict, and sloppiness. But it could also mean isolation as well, you know, because he is in prison behind bars. So that's where the isolation is coming from. I see a person here who is definitely wanting to pack their bags and relocate into another place. But there's sloppiness. Now, sloppiness can mean people on the outside that's dealing with his case. Like I said before, people need to get their facts together and get their facts straight before they come into any trial or any court case. Because if you're sloppy, that only makes you look bad and you're not going to win, right? So maybe that's what he's dealing with as well. Um, so I wouldn't say sloppiness, but just maybe mediocre, right? Mediocre evidence. Everything is just not as great and good enough, okay? His team also, they really need to work harder and smarter, okay? Work harder and work smarter, whoever this Three of Pentacles people are. But it looks good for him. And then his advice for this whole situation is we have networking and collaboration. So continue speaking, continue doing what you're doing as far as helping yourself to get out of prison, right? He cannot do that much because he's in prison. So if you're able to go online or if you're able to talk on the phone, keep doing what you're doing. That's what your advice is. So now let's clarify. Here we have the Death card, Major Arcana, which is growth always means leaving something behind. It is definitely a transformation, an ending of a cycle, going through a time of transition. But with the Death card here, clarifying the network and collaborations card here, is that it's going to take time. It's going to take time. So he's feeling, maybe he's feeling like time is not moving forward. Time is taking forever. And, when you're in prison, it can feel like time has just froze, right? Time stopped, it froze. But the collaborations and networking card is telling you do not give up. Keep pleading your innocence. Keep talking to your lawyers. Keep talking to family because that's the only thing that you can do because you are behind bars. Now, financial gain. So, show me something about this recent past. So, we have the Page of Swords here, and the Page of Swords is in reverse. So, the Page of Swords to clarify the financial gain card here. Something this already happened because this represents your recent past. So these two cards together, it looks to me like when the page is in reverse, the Page of Swords, it can be cunning, it can be careless, but it's also a defensive card here. I need to clarify that one more time. But there's definitely money involved. Whatever happened in the past, it involves money. Hush money, careless actions, defensive, but also gossip and being very impotent, right? The Eight of Swords in reverse. There's something about this person here, okay? Um, I I would also give another advice here. Change your lawyer. If this represents a lawyer woman, she is somebody's being very money hungry, could be a lawyer who is incompetent. An incompetent lawyer who just sees green, who is self created, a self created lawyer who's very incompetent in what she is doing for Corey Miller. So my other advice is to change his lawyer. Or if this isn't a lawyer, then this is a family member that has designed some kind of plans, but for the wrong reasons. I would also look into the family. Could be like an air sign male, whether he's young or old, an air sign male who is incompetent. I don't know if he's some kind of representation, but definitely an air sign male you need to look at, or a female also needing to be looked at. Also is air sign, and I keep saying air sign because we have the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords, which is both Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So one or the other, okay? A female air sign or a male air sign who is very incompetent, doesn't seem like they know what they're doing into helping you because both cards are in reverse. Both cards are definitely in reverse. So I would check upon a female and a male. The male could be a family member, and then the female could be the lawyer, very incompetent. Okay, not strong enough, not strong enough. But if that is not the case, then the page of swords reverse, it's like maybe gossip, but it's also like this person has, well, in this position, somebody has a lot of ideas, but there's no actions. Okay, so they have a lot of ideas, but they're not, they're not going through with their ideas. So it's like you have a lot of ideas and you're just sitting down in your butt and really not doing anything about it. So now let's move on. We do have financial growth here, which represents what he wishes to achieve. And then we have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is someone who is stepping back from everything to gain perspective. So that's what he wants to achieve, Corey Miller, stepping back and looking at everything and having gaining perspective. So because he's sitting in jail right now, he is looking at everybody, or at least that's what he's trying to do. He's looking at everybody who's involved in this case, who's helping him with this case. And there's something about the Seven of Cups, it's like an illusion, right? It is, first of all, he has financial growth here. Doesn't have to do anything with money, okay? What he's trying to do is he's trying to exit out or eliminate the people around him that's involved that is not helping him. Okay, so that's maybe why he's stepping back and looking in deeper, but that's all he can do, right? So everyone around him that is making him promises that are not fulfilling those promises, he's giving you the side eye. Okay, so what he wishes to achieve in this whole situation is that he only wants to deal with the people who has promises, who will fulfill those promises. So if you're just talking and you're not making any moves, you're pushed to the side. He needs clear thinking, clear people on his side, and that is what he's trying to achieve. So it's kind of like weeding out the weak people, weeding out the liars from the truth, almost. And that's what he wants to achieve. Now, the next card we have here is we have self-love, which is a good card here. Okay? And this card here represents his possible future. So we have the Six of Wands. So he will be recognized. Okay. I saw in my head that if there is anything he would like to say or would like to show in the courtroom, they will be considering his witnesses. They will be considering whatever he has on the table for the second trial. They will be looking at. Okay, the Six of Wands is the card of recognition. It is also a card about there is something that is progressing. So it's not there's nothing stale about these two cards here. If you can see, there's someone smiling, right? That's because they considered looking into his side or at his evidence. Okay, so things are progressing for him, possibly, maybe if things go correctly. Here we have kids and babies. This card represents C. Murder. It represents Corey Miller of who he is on the inside. And we see two children, we see two babies here. So that means innocent, right? When you bring children into the world, they know nothing. So these kids are very innocent. They don't know anything from right for wrong. Okay. So I know he's an adult, but it's giving me innocence. And then we have the hangman. The hangman is in reverse. The hangman in reverse, I feel like it's like a frustration. So not only is he's unable to do anything behind bars but speak his truth, right? Innocence and frustration, frustrated actions. He is also tired of waiting because when the hangman is upright, you know, they have patience. They're able to hang around a lot longer, and he is able to wait. But the hangman is reversed. So it's like he's getting frustrated and very eager to get his get a second trial, possibly, maybe. Oh yeah, he's definitely innocent. We do have the Fool card here. So he really can't do anything, right? Like I said, I keep saying he's behind bars, which he is. So all he can do is rely and depend on other people that's not in jail who is able to help him get out of jail here. So the Fool card is like it's like being born again. It's like an innocent type of card here. It's it's the same thing as kids and babies. The Fool card, very innocent. So he is innocent. He didn't do this. He didn't do this. Now let's take a look into paperwork and documentations. The Two of Pentacles, more paperwork. Okay, so I see a lot of paperwork here. As you can see, this woman she's covered in paperwork. And then we have more paperwork here with the Two of Pentacles. If you don't know, the Two of Pentacles in the traditional Rider Waite Tarot also means documentations. So that means in his inner emotions, what's going on in his inner emotions, I feel like it's going up and down. It's very rocky, as you can see, right? You see this guy here who is juggling. He's standing on one foot and both of his hands is juggling. So there is a lot of important paperwork, important documents that is just it's going up and down. So I don't know if somebody has Important paperwork, important evidence that could change his circumstances and that could give a real fight, that could give a real argument in the second trial. There is a second trial happening. I see it right here. So he's hoping in his mind, his inner emotions, that whatever paperwork that his lawyers or his people have, I hope that it'll change something. Okay. And he hopes that it is worth an argument. His next card here is we have financial loss. Hmm. And that card here represents his fears and his hopes and his fears. Okay. Clarify this card, please. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so one of his fears is that, he loses the case, right? We have financial loss here. So one of his fears is that he will lose the second trial. Okay, because the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it means a waste of time. That is also one of his fears. That these people that holds his future in his hands isn't wasting their time, the court's time, and or his time. Okay? If you have paperwork, make sure the paperwork is strong and it is trial and court worthy, that would survive an argument and that would change his circumstances, which makes him very, very innocent. I believe that this man here, who I don't know, is innocent. Okay? And all of this here with the financial loss is costing somebody money. Courts are not for free. Lawyers are not for free. So again, he's hoping that people don't waste not only his time and other people's time, but there's money on the line here to protect somebody. And it costs money to go to court and through trials. Okay, so that's what he's hoping for, that all of this is not a waste of time when they go to trial once more. Okay, now his final outcome here, we have the entrepreneur card here. So when you're an entrepreneur, you, let's say, you work from home, right? But in his case, he could be free, right? Because home is the opposite of prison. You're not in prison, you're home. But there's something about this entrepreneur card. Well, it also speaks to me about still working on his case. Oh, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands. So taking actions. The Ace of Wands is also energy inspiration. Now I can tell you that he could be, set free somewhere down the line. But also we need to consider other options. We can't just say when we're doing tarot that he's going to be set free. When I look at these two cards together, I get I don't know, I feel pain. I feel pain. I also see a mother with a child, and the mother is on the phone. But I cannot tell if they look happy or if they look worried. So Another option is that this card here, it gives me like a creative power. And the Ace of Wands is also representation of creativity or creation. So somebody's going to pull something off here. That would be very good for him. Okay, they're going to pull something off. It's going to be somebody, I don't know if they have power or because I always see this as a wand, right? A magician's wand. So they're going to create something that's going to be very magical for him. And it's going to be powerful, something powerful that makes him feel at ease. Even though if he doesn't get released, maybe there was something that's going to ease his pain here, is what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking if he does not get released, okay? And that is my final outcome in this reading. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will definitely respond. And I will see you guys next time.